Something never seen before was spotted during military surveillance. Not during a battle, not during an experiment, but during routine observation. What the cameras captured wasn't supposed to be there. Unidentified, unexplained, and recorded in real time. In this video, we're counting down the most disturbing clips of terror and mystery, ranked from the least unsettling to the most shocking encounter ever caught on surveillance footage. Stay until the end, because the final case is the one even trained military observers couldn't explain. Number 15, November 2004, off the coast of California. Pilots from the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group are ordered to intercept an unidentified radar contact. When they arrive, they see it, a small, white, capsule-shaped object hovering above the sea. No wings, no exhaust, just there. As they dive toward it, the object shoots upward, accelerating from sea level to 80,000 feet in less than a second. The pilots return shaken. They describe it as a tic-tac, moving like nothing built by human hands. Later, infrared cameras record the same object again, the now famous Tic-tac UAP. Even today, the Pentagon admits the data is real, the object unexplained. Number 14. Tehran, 1976. Radar operators detect a bright object hovering above the city, too large, too silent to be an aircraft. Two F-4 Phantom jets scramble to intercept. As the lead pilot locks on, his instruments flicker. Then, total failure. No radar, no communications, no weapons. He breaks off, and suddenly everything comes back. The second pilot tries the same approach, and the same thing happens. Witnesses on the ground report multiple objects splitting apart and rejoining in the night sky. When the jets land, engineers confirm no mechanical faults. Whatever that object was, it had the power to shut down 2 military aircraft in midair. Number 13. High above the storm line, a fighter jet cuts through the clouds. Then, the cockpit begins to glow. At first, the pilot thinks it's lightning, but the light doesn't strike. It clings. Blue-violet fire crawls along the metal frame, dancing over the wings and nose cone. The phenomenon is called St. Elmo's fire. Electricity so charged it ignites the air itself. For pilots, it feels like flying through liquid lightning. Many who've seen it describe it as beautiful until it surrounds the entire aircraft, flickering inside the cockpit like living plasma. Even seasoned aviators admit it's one of the few moments in flight that truly feels supernatural. Number 12. Somewhere over the Pacific, a U.S. Air Force C-133A transport crosses a thunderstorm. The crew notices flickers of light inside the cockpit. Then, out of nowhere, a glowing sphere of fire appears inside the cabin. It floats silently between the pilot's seats, spinning like molten glass. The men freeze. The orb drifts toward the navigator's console, then slips through the metal fuselage, leaving no mark, no heat. Later, scientists call it ball lightning, a phenomenon so rare that even today few have seen it and lived to describe it. For the crew, it wasn't science. It was the night a ball of fire passed straight through their plane at 30,000 feet. Number 11. Europe, 1944. Allied pilots flying night missions begin to report strange glowing spheres tailing their aircraft. They move fast, matching every turn, every climb, but never attack. Pilots call them Foo Fighters. At first, command believes they're German weapons, but Luftwaffe pilots report seeing the same lights following them. The orbs dance beside bombers, split apart, and reform, defying every law of flight. No one ever manages to catch or shoot one down. When the war ends, both sides admit they had no idea what those lights were. Nearly 80 years later, the mystery remains. and the Foo Fighters still stand as the most terrifying, unexplained encounters ever recorded by military pilots. Number 10. During World War II, radar operators over Pearl Harbor detected something unexpected. A damaged P-40 fighter appeared in the sky. Its fuselage was scorched, its movement unstable. The aircraft made an emergency landing. Ground crews rushed in, expecting an injured pilot. But the cockpit was empty. No body, no parachute report, no record of a bailout. Inside the cabin, only one detail remained: a single burned mark on the pilot's seat. No official explanation was ever given, and the aircraft was quietly removed from reports. Number 9. A Chilean Navy helicopter is flying a routine patrol over the Pacific. Its infrared camera locks onto something unusual. A hot object. No wings, no visible propulsion. It changes speed without warning, maintains altitude, then releases material that appears hot on thermal imaging. The crew attempts radio contact. There is no response. Moments later, the object vanishes. The footage is later analyzed by experts from the Chilean Navy and officially confirmed by the CEFAA. No aircraft matched the behavior. No conventional explanation fit the data. The video was declassified years later, and to this day, the object remains unidentified. Number 8. An old piece of footage resurfaces online. No date, no location, no recorded audio. Beneath the surface of the ocean, something moves. Not fast, not chaotic. A massive shadow glides through the water. Its shape is indistinct, but its scale is unmistakable, too large to be a known marine animal, too fluid to be debris. There is no follow-up, no second angle, no official explanation, just a silhouette passing through the deep and disappearing forever. Number 7. A pilot is flying at altitude when something appears in the distance. At first, it looks like a star, small, faint. Then it starts moving. The pilot changes course. The light follows. He accelerates. The aircraft gains speed, but the point of light doesn't fall behind. It stays fixed, perfectly aligned, as if locked onto the plane's position. No blinking, no radar alert, no visible shape. Just a distant glow refusing to disappear. The recording ends before the encounter does. What happened next was never captured on camera. Number 6. Vietnam, 1967. A U.S. Marine stands still as he lifts something from the jungle floor. It looks like a rope at first. Then it moves. A massive centipede hangs from his hands. Long, flexible, alive. In the Vietnam War, creatures like this weren't myths. They were part of the environment. The jungle crawled with oversized insects, venomous arthropods, and things that hid beneath roots and inside trenches. For soldiers, the danger didn't only come from the enemy. This centipede became a symbol of that fear, a reminder that the jungle itself was hostile, watching, waiting. Number 5. In the Mekong River, soldiers pull something enormous from the water. A silver body stretches across the riverbank, nearly 7 meters long, unnaturally thin. Locals give it a name immediately. The Queen of the Naga. The creature is later identified as an oarfish, a deep-sea species rarely seen alive, almost never found in rivers, but logic doesn't erase the fear. For centuries, stories along the Mekong spoke of serpentine beings rising from the depths. And now, something matching those legends lay in front of armed men. The footage spread, the myth grew, and the idea remained that something ancient had surfaced, even if only for a moment. Number 4. During the American Civil War, Confederate soldiers reported something they couldn't explain.
Hold the line, men! Don't let it get loose! It's too strong! Watch the ropes!
Deep in wooded territory, they claim to have captured a wild man, enormous, covered in hair, emitting low animal-like growls. According to the accounts, this was not folklore, not a campfire story. The soldiers described a physical being, aggressive, powerful, and impossible to communicate with. Some believed it was a feral human, others something far older. No official record followed, no preserved evidence, only testimonies from men already hardened by war, who insisted that this creature was a real and present threat. Number 3. A military camera is scanning the sky during a routine operation. Then something crosses the frame, a black bird, large, unusually still. As it prepares to take off, the impossible happens. Its wings spread, and then spread again. 4 wings unfold where there should only be 2. For a brief moment, the camera captures it clearly. No distortion, no visible cut. Then the creature takes flight. Aerodynamically, it makes no sense. No known bird flies like this. The clip ends seconds later, just long enough to leave one question behind. What exactly did the camera record in that sky? Number 2. Iraq. Night operations near ancient ruins. Soldiers record movement where no one should be. A tall figure emerges between the structures, too thin, too rigid. Its motions are unnatural. Arms stiff, steps uneven, almost mechanical. It doesn't react to light. It doesn't acknowledge the camera. Then, without warning, it fades. No sprint, no cover taken. It simply disappears into the darkness, as if dissolving into the night itself. The footage ends seconds later. No explanation followed. No confirmation of what was seen. Only a question left, hanging in the ruins. What moves there when no one is supposed to be watching? Number 1. Military personnel record footage from inside an aircraft flying over the Amazon River. Below, in the middle of the muddy water, a massive crocodile is visible. Its body is fully exposed. Its tail cuts through the current. The scale is immediately noticeable when compared to the width of the river. The camera remains inside the aircraft. There is no zoom in, no dialogue, no additional context provided. The video lasts only a few seconds. The footage was later declassified. No official statement accompanies it. No explanation is attached, only a brief recording, showing an enormous reptile moving through the Amazon River.